Hello YouTube, welcome back to another Alliance War video. So this war against NY718 here is War 10 of the season. And we're going into this knowing that they are the joint top alliance in terms of prestige and AQ. So lots of rank ups, huge profiles, huge rosters. Not going to say huge whales, but they don't mind spending a little bit. So, gonna go into this and expect a very, very strong defense, and just sort of that's the way it is with these accounts. But when we get into the map and we see it, it's mainly rank 3 still, so that's good news for us. It means they haven't got to the point yet of taking up a lot of defenders and stuff up to rank 4. But when we go into this, we have Hercules, White Magneto, and Magic as the champions that I've been assigned to use today. We're going to start on path 7 in section 1, which is going to start on this Conflictor node. So Conflictor Longshot, I've done this fight before. I believe it was against JA a few wars ago. And with Magic, the plan of action is just to power lock everybody as you normally would. Because of the way her special 2 is, she actually applies 2 power locks. So the first one gets eaten up by the Conflictor, and then the second one power locks and keeps Longshot below the bars of power sort of thing. So you're going to see here, it's just the way things are. This time I choose not to take dexterity off, and I don't put half suicides on. I just decided I'm going to test out in this fight here how it'll work without them sort of going on. So the initial parry gets shrugged off by Conflictor, which we all knew would happen. It gave Longshot some power. Now I get to the special 2, and that's it pretty much. This fight is now locked away. As long as I don't mess up, I can just keep rinsing and repeating the special 2s, and you can see there that by the time we've got into the proper cycle, this Longshot's already down to about 2/3 of his health. His power's at nothing, and that's the way this fight goes all the way through. So there you can see Longshot's gone down, Magic's still like 95%, so it's pretty steady, pretty easy, and even without crazy boosts and half suicides and whatever else you want to use. So this penny fight now, we're going to put a White Magneto on, and then we're going to use Hercules for this. So this is the Vivified and Brute Force node that's on path 7. So I quickly put on the Invuln boost here, and I decided to go with just some Cosmic Boost. I had people in the Alliance before ask me why I wasn't using Cosmic Boost when I used Hercules, so I just thought, oh, this time I'll just throw them on. We may as well just put them on, and if I use a special, I use a special, and it'll help out. So you can see the normal visual bug there comes into play, where it doesn't actually show you that you've changed them, which is nice. So we're going to go in now. And so with Penny Parker, with the White Magneto, all I want to do first off is just get this intercept. She instantly throws a special 1 because of the Infuriate, so I kind of knew that was coming, that was on me. Because of how long Hercules' heavy attack is, it's weird. You can kind of get to the point of, by the end of the White Magneto look, it runs out. But the other weird thing is that I thought I was blocking that, took that combo to the face, which was really nice, really appreciated that. Now I just wanted to throw this special 2, because I don't want to give her any chance of going to the special 3, especially now my indestructible boosts have expired. So she throws a special 2 into my block. As you can see, it doesn't really do anything. But this Penny Parker will not dash back. She has one of the craziest AIs in terms of dashing back that I think I've ever seen. She just will not do it. And for that reason, I'm trying not to throw special attacks. I'm just holding them for the moment, thinking, right, I'll just go to special 3, and then if I need to do the indestructible from the special 3, I can do that, and then hopefully she'll throw her special free straight away, and I'll take no damage from it. That was the thought process at this point, just to try and get through the fight a little bit easier. But you see that the health battle is going my way. I'm not too concerned now. And I just decided, right, I'm going to go in and finish this. She doesn't have many charges, and that's that. If she'd have auto-blocked and done anything else, I could have thrown a special free at any point, but you can see there she went down. Just meant I lost a bit of health. So at this point, I'd boosted and I saw that I had a little bit of energy left, and that we were well into section 2 within like 2.5 hours or whatever it was of war starting. So this time we were so quick in battle group 3, which is very weird. And I decided just quickly to do this bishop. It'll be my last magic fight of the war. Originally I was going to be assigned a lot more magic fights, but the way that obviously there's no compensation stuff anymore, so advanced power boosts are a little bit harder to get, and we don't really want people to be running out of their more invulnerabilities before season ends. So we decided to switch that up, so appreciate that from the officer. That really helped me out. But this fight again, you're going to see me at some point get tangled up with Mystic Dispersion. And I recognise it because of the bishop fight that I did before and what could happen. But I just, yeah, it still happened just because of Bishop's AI a little bit. So here it's going great. Nothing to moan about, nothing to worry about. As soon as I'm ending combos, I'm throwing special 2s, or I'm backing up and Bishop's instantly trying to attack me. That's great. This is the point where it becomes a little bit more annoying. So when Bishop decides to hold block for a second, because of the prowesses, obviously he then gains a regen. Now, Idiot here decided not to take off some parts of his Mystic Dispersion in this war. And you're going to see, it's just around here in a second. So I throw this special 2, knowing that all them regens are about to get sort of nullified or expired. And it instantly puts me to special 3 because of the Mystic boost that I had on and the Mystic Dispersion. So as soon as I could, I threw the special 3 while the power lock was still active, just in a bid to sort of get myself back. And then here I noticed the regens were about to tick off again, so I waited to make sure I didn't do any more hits so that Mystic Dispersion would kick in again and put me to special 2, and then we get through the fight that way. But now with just 2 fights left of this war for myself, so it's quite a short war for me. I only had 5 fights altogether, but I appreciate these wars nonetheless. They're always good fun. And it's new fights. It's been a while since I've done a few of these fights. So I'm going to just use Hercules now for the rest of these fights. I'm not bothering with magic. Don't want to use any more advanced power boosts, especially not in this war. We've got 2 wars left of the season, and ideally just need to win 1 to be able to guarantee war champ. So Storm here, the main thing to remember is obviously she can build prowess. If you parry like I just did there, you get the Disorient node on you. But here, the other thing to remember is don't take a special 1 from Storm to the face. Like, especially when you've been dexing that for God knows how long she's been in the game. Don't decide in war, now's the perfect time to take the special 1, because that would have hurt. You could see there I can dex it perfectly fine, just that first time decided that nope, I was going to take it to the face. So anyway, we're just getting through this fight, going steady. There she catches me on like a weird dashback sort of interaction. And at that point I'm like, right, okay, let's just try and play this a little bit smarter. It's going to cost me a lot more potions now than what I was hoping for. I was hoping this was going to be like a 10% max sort of fight, because now I'm breaking into the level 5 compensation potions. I was full after this war. I've used a couple, so they're just being used now, which is not the worst thing in the world. But you see there, Storm goes down still pretty easily, just over a minute's worth of the fight, even with the boost and no suicides in that. And now my final fight of the war is going to be this SpiderHam. So I do have one more pre-fight to put on later on the Conflictor mini-boss, but for now I just need to actually just get this fight done. So White Magneto obviously gives me an attack bonus. It also means that I can parry them with Mighty Charge and not worry. I'm not a big fan of fighting Piggy for the most part, and it's normally just because of the start. Once I'm into the fight, it's fine. I just never ever seem to be able to parry this guy at the start of a fight. I don't know whether it's just his animations, whether the AI just sits there for like idling for an extra like half a second or something. But I just never ever seem to hit it. There I get a really early intercept because of the Infuriate, which was really nice. I had that Power Sting, but just decided to throw the special one anyway to stop him building up the sort of like nonsense stuff that they get. And yeah, so what I can do now is I can just back up. I should have got another intercept there, but I didn't. I just messed up on that one. See there, I thought I was going to get another one there, but he didn't give it to me. And then here, we're just going through it. I can dash back, get another intercept, throw the special one, and you can see that SpiderHam is already really low on health, so it's gone really, really well. And by the time this combo finishes, less than a minute, the fight's done. So yeah, that's my actual fighting done for this war. The battle group 3 here managed to do the donut. I'm not waiting until the end of the war to put this video out. I'm just doing it early because I'm going out with like friends and stuff later. But I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you so much for all the support and the subscribers and the likes and the comments recently. I really appreciate it. I just hope it can continue. Thank you very much.